My name is Frank Dickerson. I teach writing workshops for nonprofit leaders. One nonprofit plants businesses in Guatemala, another raises scholarships for students like you. Others shelter and feed those without a place to live or secure food. I'm taking this course to do a better job at helping nonprofit leaders write better, raise more, and ultimately serve more causes like these. I live in Highland, and I tried to take a class like this in 1969 at Ohio State University when I was a freshman there. Back then, Marshall McLuhan, the Cambridge-educated Canadian media scholar, wrote in his book, The Medium is the Massage, that communication channels had more effect on a message than the content of the message itself. Standing and talking took a back seat to infatuation with evolving electronic channels. Sound familiar? Well, in 1969, my academic advisor, getting her MA in communication, didn't even need to take a class where she stood up in front and gave a 1-minute speech. So this class at RCC has what I missed as a student at Ohio State in 1969. If I had $1,000,000, what would I do? I'd endow an academic chair to train fundraisers in the art of narrative storytelling. Why? Doctoral research at Claremont Graduate University used factor analysis, which is a way of counting specific types of language features in a body of written words, to evaluate 1.5 million words of 2,412 fund appeals from all 735 North American charities that raise 20 million or more annually. By a ratio of 9-to-1, those who responded on the survey to this study said that they favored telling a story over arguing a case for support as if they were in a court of law. Yet they seemed to still be writing for a professor who was no longer there, rather than to a prospective donor who might respond to a story. The average leader believed one thing, that stories were the best way to communicate, but did another. They wrote as if they were completing an academic prose assignment. I'll close with a 6-word story, what a story should do. Ernest Hemmingway is said to have written this: for sale, baby shoes, never worn. You imagined in that very brief 6-word story a dramatic scene, but you had to fill in the blanks. What story did you fill in? Even a very short story can create the 2 functions that Kenneth Burke said were the keys to creating a motivating drama: identification and connection. These are the key factors that produce philanthropic giving.